Hey, so I am starting this message at 11:11, and that is overall significant. You can look it up on Google. Definitely new beginnings are here, so you have a lot of new beginnings that are coming through for you in spirit and in flesh, right? So the way you're feeling within has changed and really grown. You've evolved. Let me get some water. Yeah, so as I was saying, you've really evolved, you're really growing. And even you're wondering the type of person that you are now. You're more meditative and you're more aligned. Even people are using that word in conversation in everyday discussion with you. You'll hear aligned, alignment, things of that nature. And to me, it's really like triggering in a way. So trigger warning, because sometimes growth can be so uncomfortable that it allows us, it can take us to emotions like anger and things like that, because we don't have like a full understanding, if you will. Our body hasn't, and our mind may not have already fully embodied this change. And so now here is your opportunity to align with the changes that have occurred within you here and now. This video, the intention set for it is for those who are needing and wanting to, who've arrived at aligning with themselves, right? With the person, with the individual, with the being that you are right now, right? Through all the changes, through all the awakenings, quantum leaps, and various embodiments, who you are now. That's a blessing. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for being here. I hope you are alive and well, feeling amazing and looking even more amazing. Thank you for arriving here. Thank you for being you. At the bottom of the deck, we have here Judgment. So there's a lot of righteous judgment that is being delivered and served during this time. And it's really peaceful, to be honest. You know what I mean? I don't really have to say too much. You already pretty much know. You're like, yeah, for the most part, you're right. And so all the other stuff is really not even anything. It's a part of the new embodiment. Okay, so just circling back to that main point and what this video is all about is you embodying the newness within you, the new you. Okay, so we have here 3 of Pentacles. Okay, that card is kind of explicit, my bad. So there we go. Let me see. Yeah, okay. So the 3 of Pentacles here, this energy is really giving solar plexus energy. So you've done some solar plexus chakra energy work recently, and it has been received. You've received an upgrade in your solar plexus. Yellow energy, sunshine, sun energy, both S-O-N and S-U-N energy, money, right? An increase in money and creativity, fertility. So you're really creating something new, right? Because of this newness that you are embodying within you. And of course, it's exuding, it's coming through you, through your various work. So you're getting an upgrade in career and business. If you want specifically a specific detailed reading on your specific, right, personal situation when it comes to your business and career, go to my Etsy shop and get your career and business reading. Okay, so it can be more specific. But in general, to all of us that are receiving this message and that have aligned with embodying the newness that is within us, right? You have a lot of creative energy that is really going to transition you into a stable financial situation. So that could be like you beginning your own business and having a career, something you've always wanted to do. I'm going to give an example of like a lawyer. So you'll be a lawyer at a law firm, or maybe you'll be like an intake coordinator or some aspect like that, like working at a law firm. And then you'll have your own consulting business that you run as well, or you'll have your own clothing brand, something of that nature, right? You'll be a teacher and then you'll have your own tutoring business as well. So whatever it is, it's an upgrading career and business, okay? We also have here the Six of Wands. And this crystal is Angelite. Angelite. Love blue Angelite. This I have here is Amazonite. I was getting it confused with aquamarine, so I labeled it Amazonite. But you can get also at my Etsy shop Amazonite and blue Angelite. Okay. We have here the Six of Wands, really giving that energy of unconditional love for yourself. So this newness, this new you is really embodying loving on yourself inside and out, right? And it shows in your appearance, but also in demeanor, in the way that you operate with others, because you don't allow people to come into your energy without being whole. You've set an intention for your life. When people enter your life or your home, they come in whole. We have the Nine of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles is really a wish fulfillment, a harvest energy. So you're receiving a lot at this time. And it's coming in unexpected. And it's coming in expected. And it's coming in increments. And it's coming in full payments. It's coming in all at once. And then a little drizzle here and there, sprinkle, sprinkle. It's continuously flowing in like a river to you. And that's a really powerful energy that you're in, because you've had to embody something. You've had to reach and go to a new frequency to have this type of energy around you, and for this type of blessings and harvest to come straight to you the way it is. Yeah, it's coming straight to you. We have the Devil. And it's really given the energy of breaking free from holds. You've been withheld. Things were withheld from you. Things had a hold on you, but not any longer, right? So the devil keeps you chained and bound, as the image depicts here. But you broke free from these chains and bounds, doing that shadow work, doing all the work you did. It was a lot. Even you recalling about the last 7 years specifically, how much work you've done within and on yourself through the various relationships, through the various jobs, through the various personal accidents and relationships with all types of things and people, with love languages, with intimacy, with water, with money, with your self-image, with every aspect of yourself. It's like you've embodied every part of it, and nothing is now withheld from you. Everything is yours. But also you're not bound by anything either. You're the type of individual that will instantly be free and or given something in an instant. That's just how powerful and magnetic you are. Not even the devil himself, herself can hold you bound, can keep you down. Not you, not you. Okay. I like that. I really love that. 9 of Wands. So yeah, you're in a really potent energy. It's really giving strength. So this new you is really embodying strength. Again, so much that it's showing in your everyday, in your behavior, in your mannerisms. You even look like you have certain strength. You know what I mean? You know how you look at somebody and you're like, you just think they're strong. It's something that comes to your mind. You have that look. You move people and things. When someone is in love with you, in love specifically, whether it is, again, like a divine union, your divine union, right? Your specific person, the one you're destined to be with, whether it's that or a parental relationship, loving relationship, or a friend, loving relationship, whatever the loving relationship is, okay? The Ace of Cups, new love, right? It's overflowing. This new you is overflowing in new love. So not just love, but new love as well. So you're meeting some people who love you and will love you for lifetimes. For the first time. Wow. That's an intense feeling. It's really powerful. It's really moving, right? It's really breathtaking to experience someone for the first time who loves you. That's why being in love is very powerful, right? But that's for another time, y'all. 4 of Wands. So yeah, you have a lot of togetherness, right? A lot of you and them and you and him, you and her. It's definitely an honored union. Definitely very loving, definitely very giving, sweet, fun, playful, like family. And I say like family because you get to a point to where something is or something isn't, right? And I say that to pinpoint that this is family, right? I said like family because it's basically a part of, again, of my vernacular. I say like, you'll hear me say that. Some people might call it like valley, style talking. But also like, right, when we think about it in terms of language, it's like we use it to like metaphorically say something. It's used as a simile, right? Light as a rock, right? So light as a feather, right? MC Light said light as a rock. But again, it's really just giving that fun, light energy. It's a celebratory time. It's under divine, heavenly realm and blessing. It's really cute. This is like a really bomb, fun relationship type energy. So even though we cannot ever, right, digress from love, there are times when we may want to and have to detach from certain loving relationships for whatever reason, for the fulfillment of it, to be honest. And that is what I mean. But even then, as soon as you do that, love instantly comes back and arrives again. This is the 4 of Pentacles, and it's really given the energy of mentally, again, in this newness that you've embodied, you've let go of a lot of money mindsets that were holding you back. So you didn't understand the flow of currency. You didn't understand the flow of money for a long time. but you got it now through studying and things of that nature, through asking, seeking, right? Receiving and finding. And you found out, right, that like a river, money flows, that money is an energy, and that a lot of things you learned about money were a distraction, were lies. And so you unlearned them and you re-embodied what was originally known to you that was somehow lost. And even that aspect alone is that you went on a mission. It's given a lot. Even this morning I was listening to Nipsey Hussle. I'm out here on a mission and I'm all alone. Nipsey Hussle said that, right? And that was the type of energy that you had been in for a long time, even with money. You didn't know money was there for you. You didn't know that you had angelic support. You didn't know that your ancestors were there for you. You had a relationship with God, but it was distorted. And you went through a lot to now, again, embody this newness that you are. So your spiritual team is really congratulating you on a whole nother, how can I say it? On a whole nother, level, of course, but it's literally in a whole nother realm that they want you to enter into. You may enter it through sleep state, right? So you may wake up feeling like you have a hangover, and you were like, I didn't even drink last night, or I didn't even participate in no intoxicative behavior last night. Why I wake up feeling hungover? You know what I mean? And so it's your ancestors. They've been turning up, like I said, in different realms for you, because you litty in the city. Like, you really did something that has not ever been done. I'm hearing in your lineage, like, you really broke some type of generational curse or chain or something that the devil had your lineage just really bound to. You did that. 1717 on the timer. So the message is getting long, but look that angel number up and tap in. And as I close, I'm going to let you know here that the Queen of Pentacles has arrived. That is the energy that you are in, on your throne, bossed up, money ain't a thing. Go, go, go. You know who I was listening to a lot this morning is J. Cole. Count it up, count it up. Middle Child. A lot of some of his like older stuff, and it's given that energy of like, everybody know J. Cole got that loan money that he went in and he didn't play. Like, even he be talking about how he really don't spend too much money on like the name brand type, clothing wear and stuff like that. He really chose a path to like invest his money and use his money the way, he was led to use it. And I'm saying all that because that's your path as well. You on that, like, I got it. Like, you'll be the type, if to be like, I got Gucci. You feel me? I got Louis. I got the Hermes bags or whatever they call it, Birkins. You'll have it, but you won't be excessive with it. And then your everyday wear is going to be very clean and chic. You know what I mean? You the type that'll be like, I'm gonna go and do a clothing, haul at Fashion Nova or something, or like a black business or something. You know what I mean? You'll go down to Macy's or something and do you a clothing haul versus going to spend, your money at whatever brands are overpriced or like super duper expensive. You know what I mean? $795 for one shirt. And you're like, I'm going to go spend $795 at Fashion Nova and get a bunch of stuff. You know what I mean? That's of a good quality. And I'll go and do another haul in another 3 months or whatever, 6 months, and just re-up, on if it comes to that or whatever. But you'll also take very good care of whatever you have. You know what I mean? You'll take your Fashion Nova shit to the cleaners if need be, but you'll buy the best laundry detergent. Like, you know what I mean? You're not really on the, I gotta wear a certain brand every day type. You know what I mean? You're not like that. I'm not even gonna say you're going to be, you're not like that already. You know what I mean? So as your abundance appears, as it is, like literally, we already talked about it, big checks in increments. However, expected, unexpected. I'm even hearing child support. Some of y'all have not been getting your proper child support. And so you're going to get proper child support moving forward, like right now. You know what I mean? Like you might check your account or your portal for your child support checks, or check your mail, and you're gonna have a check in there that's different from what you've been getting, higher, more, because you've aligned with that frequency. And also that was something that was being withheld from you. How you raising a kid with somebody else and they don't do their part? God holds you accountable for that. That's why child support don't ever go away. And certain people feel a way about that because of their personal situations, and that's understood. But that was a judgment decree by God. That's decree. You can't just make a child out here and not take care of it. You got a problem with God if you don't like child support. Think about it. Pay your dues. Pay your dues. So you're really in a very abundant energy. It's really potent. I love tapping in with you, and I appreciate you to the fullest. I hope to connect with you again really soon. Have a great day.